What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live. Welcome to this video. Welcome to this podcast. Welcome to this replay. Wherever you are watching this, okay? Now, I want you to understand I just left yoga. What's up, Chandra? What's up, Naya? Listen, what's up, Teray? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Stay in this live. This live is not yap. It's actually teaching. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So whatever you do, stay in this live as long as possible, because the longer we get in it, the better it gets. All right. I got a whole bunch of information that I want to give to you guys that I think is really going to help you all. All right. Naya, you know you in 11. So let's get into it. Okay. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live. Welcome to my TikTok account. Welcome. Today's live is the blueprint, crafting a life they can't resist. You see, lately I've been in the vibe of crafting myself to be exactly who I want to be. Let me sniff up some lavender. Sniff up some lavender. Yep. Ooh, yeah. All right, bet. I'm good now. So, we're crafting a life that they can't resist. How do we craft a life that they can't resist? By being our version of ourselves that they can't resist. To the point where it's like when they come in, it's just like, damn, her energy is so electric. That's what this is about. Having an electric energy, having a life where you're living as the version of yourself that's just getting everything their way. It's just so smooth for you. It's just so suave. Like when people come to you, they're just like, damn, like you're so suave with everything. Like you just know how to turn everything into something great. Like everything you touch, it just turns to gold. Like everything just looks so good. It's so aesthetic. It's so put together. It's just so, That's what people are going to say to you when you implement what I teach you. That's what people are going to say. People are going to say, your energy is just so powerful. Like, I noticed you across the room. Like, you didn't even have to say anything. I just felt you. That's what people are going to say. All right, so let's get into it. The blueprint. Crafting a life they can't resist, okay? And then this is the culture of the live. When I say something that resonates, I want you to drop some fire emojis, drop clapping emojis, drop this emojis. Let me know that I'm saying something that resonates, okay? That's how we also keep an interactive community, all right? First of all, I just want to say I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm so happy to be on here with y'all. I'm so happy to talk to y'all. I've been waiting all weekend to get all y'all attention because I know y'all be busy during the week. So before we get started, let me go ahead and hit this sound bowl. So that way, any energy that you picked up before you got to this live washes away and you're able to hear me clearly. You don't hear me through limiting beliefs. You don't hear me through insecurity, but you hear me clearly and truly for what I am saying. All right? I want you to know that when I'm telling you everything, it is from love. I love you. I care about you. And I just want to help you be a better you. All right? Here we go. When I hit this, I want you to take a deep breath in and you're going to release. And your intention is to release all negative energy or all negative things that you may have picked up. All right, here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Ashe. Breathe out. One more time. Excuse me. Breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, let's get into it. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, here we go. There are two types of people in life. Oh, let me make sure I zoom in. Y'all ready? I need everybody to comment in the chat. I'm ready. I need everybody to comment in the chat. I'm ready because I need to know that y'all really hearing me. Okay? Let me know that you're ready so I can start. Comment down below, I'm ready so I can start. Comment below, I'm ready so I can start. Let's get into it. I'm waiting for y'all. Hold on. I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all got to tell me y'all ready for me to start. Okay, I see ready. Okay. TikTok, y'all with me? Y'all with me, TikTok? See, I don't think I'm seeing the messages from TikTok. I don't think I'm seeing the messages from TikTok. Hold on. Before we get started, I gotta make sure I'm seeing the messages from TikTok. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure TikTok seeing me. All right, cool. All right. Damn. But see, it's wait, hold on. Oh, TikTok, y'all gonna make me fight y'all. Why the hell nobody on TikTok said I'm ready? Why nobody on TikTok said I'm ready? I'm not starting until I'm not starting until TikTok tell me they ready. I'm not starting till the people on TikTok tell me they ready. Okay, cause it wasn't showing. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see y'all now. I wasn't seeing y'all messages. Y'all messages wasn't popping up. They said we did. Oh, okay, I didn't see it. All right, here we go. All right, let's get started. Y'all checking me. Y'all like, girl, we did. All right, bet. Here we go. So, there are two types of people in life. Those who move through the world unseen, blending into the background noise, and those whose mere presence commands attention, seduces opportunity, and draws the world towards them effortlessly. This is not luck or coincidence. This is architecture. This is deliberate design rooted in mastery of energy, personal style, and self-belief, a way of living that pulls life towards you instead of chasing it down. What I've noticed is that in this life, we are in such a state of lack that we desire so much. We desire. And then by us desiring, we're telling ourselves that we don't have it. And now we're chasing after things. And let me tell you something. Ain't nothing sexy about somebody chasing after anything. You know what's sexy? When you're able to attract it and make it come to you. The way you feel when you have something that you've always wanted and it comes to you and say, hey, I want to be a part of your life. That feeling that you get, that level of confidence, it's like you know you that girl. It's like you know you that, you know you him. You know what I'm saying? So in this world, momentum is everything. Everybody comment the word momentum because that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about today. The first main thing that I wanted to talk about, momentum. In this world, momentum is everything. With it, every step becomes a stride. Every day a victory, every encounter an opportunity. Without it, life is sluggish, resistance heavy, and desire just feels just out of reach. Let me tell you something. Momentum is how you build yourself up to win. Every win, you want to think about it like, okay, I'm building up momentum. Because let me tell you what momentum looks like in a new age way, right? On Instagram. Let me show you what you look like when you in your momentum. Or at least what I feel like you look like. When you're in your momentum, I imagine myself looking at your Instagram story like, damn, she just always somewhere. She always out and about. She always doing something. She just did this photo shoot. She just posted this. She just dropped this. She just traveled here. You're in momentum. It's like once you complete one mission, you got another mission to complete. But this doesn't feel like the type of mission where it's like, if there's one thing, it's another. No, it's like a good, if there's one thing, then there's another. It's like you get this opportunity. You just booked and busy and always busy with something fun, with something entertaining, with something that's leveling you up. This is the type of momentum that we want to build. Today is yoga. Tomorrow's Pilates. Then the day after that is bike. And it's just, we can tell that you're on your grind. Okay? We can tell you're on your grind. When we tune into your TV show, when we tune into your movie, it's like, next thing. It's fluid, it's flow, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's electric. It's not just chilling in the house all day, watching the same Netflix show, binging. Like, let me tell you something. If you're in that phase of life where all you're doing is just binging TV shows, staying and eating and Ubering everything to your house, like, you're Ubering everything to your crib. Let me tell you something. Don't be that girl. Don't be that guy. You're Ubering everything to your crib every day. All you're doing is just food, TV, internet, And then you don't go see none of your friends. You're not out and about. You don't know what's going on in the culture. What's the point of living this life, having these legs, having this ability to move, having this energy, being able to go outside, and you're stuck behind the phone. You're stuck behind the TV, baby. You're missing out on things. You're missing out on opportunities. You're seeing that opportunities are not coming to you, baby. You're not showing up. You're just staying in your comfort zone. Ain't nothing sexy or magnetic about it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay? So, those who understand this principle, how to spark and sustain momentum. Let me say that again. Those who understand this principle, the principle of how to spark and sustain momentum, becomes the ones others watch, envy, and imitate. Come on, don't you want to be that person that everybody watch, that everybody is envious of, that everybody imitates because your energy is so up there? It's like, damn, I'm trying to live like this. That's a weird comment about how to delete a comment about saving the kids. Baby, my hands has literally been here this whole time. Like, get out your feelings. I didn't touch your comment. Maybe TikTok wasn't fucking with it. I'm not even touching comments, baby. Like, the TikTok live is so positive, I don't ever have to block people. So, you know what I'm saying? Get it correct, baby. Let's keep it together. They possess that undefinable quality, an aura so potent, so magnetic, that the rest of the world feels like they are playing catch up. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I need everybody to lock in, to focus, right? Those who understand this principle, how to spark and sustain momentum, become the ones that others watch, envy, and imitate. They possess that undefinable quality, an aura so potent, so magnetic, that the rest of the world feels like they are playing catch up. This is the gateway into becoming the person, the one who leads, who set trends, and who others build their dreams around. Come on now. People are going to look at you because you're the inspiration. You're on the mood board. What people are going to use your life as a form of manifestation, and you're going to be on people's mood boards. Somebody said, repeat that for me. All right, now. You need to pay attention and take some notes, baby. I ain't don't like repeating myself too much now. Okay? Damn. Let me stop lying. I be repeating myself like a motherfucker. Let me stop lying. I be repeating myself like a motherfucker. Let me stop lying. That's all. See, look, how many times I just said that? Anyways, let's go back. I'm going to say it one more time. Those who understand this principle, how to spark and sustain momentum, become the ones others watch, envy, and imitate. They possess the undefinable quality and aura so potent, so magnetic, that the rest of the world feels like they are playing catch up. This is the gateway into becoming the person, the one who leads, who sets trends, who others build their dreams around. Thank you for the gift, Curtis. Thank you for the gift. People gonna build their life around you, okay? So let me tell you something. The game of life is not won through force, but through finesse. Through energy that flows like water yet burns like fire. Come on now. When you learn to embody that duality, seductive yet purposeful, composed yet bold, you shape a life that others long to experience. This is your opportunity to learn the rules of attraction, self-mastery, and this is how you're able to use this to construct your own personal reality that feels like you stole it from a dream. It's going to feel like you literally, like your life just like out of a dream. People are going to be so envious and jealous of you, like so naturally. Like I was telling my friend today, I said, I want my life to be so lit that that everybody around me has just like a little small percentage of envy and jealousy. Not the bad envy and jealousy, but like the ones that when your friends call you, they be like, bitch, I'm jealous. Like, that's crazy. That's amazing. Like, that's how lit I want life to be. That's what we're creating. And that's why I'm teaching this, because the more I speak about this, the more I get all of our energies into this and thinking about it and visualizing it, the more we create this pool of energy where we start to create these ideas of how we want our life to be, and we start to walk in it. The more we all think about it, the more we all create an energy that we can pull from and manifest with. Thank you, Kimitri. Thank you, Kimitri, for the heart. So here we go. Here we go. Playing the game. The world bends to energy. Somebody said, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, you can click my TikTok bio. What I want you guys to do is I want you to screen record or take notes because I'm about to get into it. We're starting right now on the first point. All right. Playing the game. The world bends to energy. And make sure y'all run up the likes of this live. We should already be at 10K on TikTok, y'all. We should already be at 10K. And on YouTube, make sure y'all go ahead and like the video. We should already be at 10K on TikTok. So playing the game, the world bends to energy. People do not follow logic. They follow energy, emotion, and desire. If you can make somebody feel something, they fuck with you heavy. If you can make somebody feel like they're in a movie, there's some people energy, and I know I have this energy. There's some people who have an energy where whenever you're around them, it makes you feel like you're in some type of movie. You don't even have to be doing a lot. You don't even have to be doing nothing crazy. You could literally be in a living room, but every time you're with this person, their energy makes you feel like you're in some kind of movie. And it's because they have such good entertainment energy. They have such good sense of awareness that they're the main character in their world. When you start to embrace the main character energy in your world, people will start to feel like they're in a movie when it comes to you. And some people won't be afraid to play side character because of how lit your movie is. Nobody wants to be the main character to a boring ass movie. They would rather play side character to somebody else's movie if it means it's exciting. That's facts. Y'all, come on. That's facts. I just spoke facts. If you have a social life, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, if you move through the world with magnetism, doors open where others see walls. You become the person people want to be around, not because of what you say, but because of what you radiate. This is the essence of power, not force, but presence. You see, there's some people that come into the room and try too hard to get attention. They try too hard to be seen. You see, that's not magnetic. That's not attractive. When you're trying to be so loud, no, baby. The loudest person in the room, a lot of times, it's like, hi, how are you? Like very soft tone. You get what I'm saying? And then the thing about it is that when you're soft tone and you don't say every little thing that comes to your mind, it makes people want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're thinking. Say something, girl. What you thinking? How you feeling? Oh, girl. People, I'm not telling you to be mute, but have a little mysteriousness about you where people want to know about you, where you're from. And the way that you do that by still being a big personality is when you talk to people about them. And then what's going to happen is some people will naturally, they'll talk about themselves, but then they're going to be like, girl, but what about you? Like, I love like this outfit you got on, where you from? And then that way you can feel confident and comfortable talking about yourself because you know that you wasn't forcing your personality on people. You know, you wasn't forcing your story on people, but that people genuinely are interested in what you got going on. But you can't try to sell things to people or try to get people interested by putting it in their face. You have to take it away from their face, make them feel like they're not allowed to know. And then when they feel like they're not allowed to know, they're going to feel like there's some type of like exclusivity about you, exclusivity about knowing who you are, knowing your personality, being chosen by you, getting compliments by you. They're going to feel like, oh my God, like none of y'all know her like I know her though. And they're going to feel some type of like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. But magnetism requires momentum. What that means is that the more magnetic you become based off of the more you move, the more magnetic you become. The more motion you have, the more magnetic you become. Now, when I say motion, you see momentum, motion. When I say motion, what I mean is like you're not trying to create a fake motion to look good. No. You're actually working on your purpose and working on things that you're creating things to happen in your life. You're creating opportunities. You're creating motion. And what you want to do is, you know, if you're trying to build a fan base, if you're trying to like, if you're a person that you're trying to get people to tap into your community and your culture and what you're doing, then that means that you need to take pictures. You need to show people what you got going on, because a lot of people will live through you because you're bold enough to show it. Whereas some people are still so insecure about showing their life that they're going to live through you and wish to be like you. But the problem is that you have to be willing to do it first. And doing it first means that you're not judging yourself. You're not judging other people. That means that you have a confidence about yourself, that you're not like being so judgmental to yourself. You're not being so self-conscious about yourself, but you're like, I'm going to go do it because I want to have fun. You know, you might need a little impulsive energy, because when y'all be overthinking stuff, it causes you to hesitate. And nothing about hesitation is sexy. Hesitation gives insecurity. Thank you, Calv. Thank you, Kamitri. Do you believe in law of assumption and attraction? Yes, this is basically that. We're working with energy. Thank you, Chandra, for the gift. Thank you, girl. Let's continue, all right? So, okay. Magnetism requires momentum. The universe responds to movement. Let's get the likes up to 20K, y'all. The universe responds to movement. Think of life like a game. The more you move boldly in the direction of your vision, the more aligned events, opportunity, and people gravitate towards you. Okay? The universe responds to movement. Thank you, Chandra. Think of life like a game. The more you move boldly in the direction of your vision, the more aligned events, opportunities, and people gravitate towards you. Are y'all hearing me? Is this making sense? The trick is to become the person who never loses motion. Someone who flows smoothly from one movement in one moment to the next, accumulating influence like a river gathers force. The person who moves with momentum sets the rhythm others follow. Okay? And I want you to think about this like yoga, and I recommend to implement this into your life. I recommend implementing yoga in your life. Because when you do yoga, you'll recognize that you're moving from movement to movement. But the key is to move from movement to movement gracefully. All right? The person who moves with momentum sets the rhythm others follow. This making sense to y'all? Success is rhythm. Momentum creates desire. Those with no movement in their lives become spectators, always watching, never touching. But those in flow live as though the world dances to their beat. And guess what? Those in flow don't think. They know. They're instinctual. You see, the problem is you've been thinking too much and it's taking you out of your flow. When I do yoga, I don't think, I flow. Thank you, Chandra. Okay? So, here's the second part of this class or this teaching, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. This is the second class. All right, the second part. The cultivation of aesthetic alchemy look like power feels. Ooh. Somebody said, what do those glasses do for you? What do they do for me? They make me feel good. They make me feel confident. They make me feel like my outfit eats. It makes me feel like I'm put together. It makes me feel different. It makes me feel great. And guess what? These glasses was probably only $12. My glasses eat. That's what they do for me. They eat. Okay? So, look like power feels is easy and hard at the same time, like your side piece. How do I stop procrastinating and stop thinking about how others have more than me? By focusing so much on your life, you don't have time to worry about what anybody else is doing. You see, I don't compete with anybody. Everybody else competes with me. And what that means is that when people compete with you, it means that you set the tone, you set the trend. You're the best basketball player on your team. So everybody wants to play one-on-one with you to level up. Everybody wants to level themselves against you. Everybody wants to weigh themselves against you. Thank you for the gift, Kamitri. Thank you for the gift, Chris. Thank you for the gift, Cray. There's a competition. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So, wealth. So listen to this, okay? I want everybody to comment this down below. Look like power feels. The cultivation of aesthetic alchemy. Look like power feels. Yes, yes. Cut up the clips and post them. I would love that. You guys will help me so much if you guys screen record, cut up the clips and post them of your best parts. Anyways, let's keep going. Look like power feels. We are going to look like power feels. Okay? Wealth, opportunity, and success are not drawn to mediocre or mediocrity. They gravitate towards beauty, refinement, and presence. This is not vanity. It's aesthetic alchemy. The way you present yourself to the world is not superficial. It's a ritual of self-respect. A declaration of who you believe you are becoming. And when the external matches the internal, you create a perfect loop of magnetism. You attract because you embody the energy of attraction. And then what happens is that it starts to flow. You feel good because you're attracting more, and then you attract more because you feel good. And now you're in a feedback loop. The problem is that when you're in a feedback loop and you're trying to create a new feedback loop, you have to act without you being able to have evidence. And then once you act on it without having evidence, then the evidence follows. Ooh. And then once the evidence follows, you want to give all your energy to that evidence. And you want to validate yourself with that evidence. So when you start working on yourself and you see just a little cut from you working out, you got to be like, yes, oh my God, I'm getting sexy. Every little improvement counts to your confidence. And that's what you want to do. You want to take every little win and add it to your confidence, add it to your confidence, add it to your confidence. Okay. I'm going to give you a quote by Kanye West. And what I want you to do is not take it literally, but understand how you could use it in your own perspective. He says, I'm confident when I know what I'm doing. I'm arrogant when I don't know what I'm doing, because I would rather be arrogant than allow somebody to have or cause me to have a low perspective of myself. And I said, wow. He wants to be confident even when he doesn't know what he's doing. So he never feels low or weak or not good enough. Because sometimes when you don't know what you're doing, you feel insecure. You feel intimidated. Nah. So here we go. You must design your personal style with the same care that an artist shapes their masterpiece. Style is more than clothes. It's the energy of how you move, how you speak, and how you exist. It's not about trends, but it's about becoming a living symbol of what you desire. Buy the watch that feels like wealth. Wear the fragrance that smells like confidence. Carry yourself as if you just arrived at your destination, even if you're just getting started. You see, you got to understand that your clothes mean nothing. It's how you wear it. It's the energy that you carry with it. Everything is about your energy. People could literally look at you, and if your energy is given like, this is like what I'm wearing is hot, people will influence themselves, or people will convince themselves that whatever it is that you got going on is hot. Your shit could literally be whack, but because you move and act like this is the hottest shit, they're gonna literally question themselves, well, maybe I'm not seeing it. Well, maybe, and they will follow your drum. They will follow the beat of your drum just because of how convicted you are that this is the way. I'm trying to tell you. The way you look tells the world how to treat you, and tells your subconscious what you're worthy of. In a world obsessed with appearance, the power belongs to those who sculpt their presence intentionally, making even the smallest details feel deliberate. Come on now. How does one learn to move as the absolute best version of the self, the be? I mean, that's what I'm teaching you. If you feel like you need to go deeper, maybe you need to join my magnetism class. I'm just saying. Thank you, Net Zero, for the lightning. Thank you, friend entrepreneur from the pumpkin. Can we get to 40,000 likes? Come on, y'all. So, the art of energy architecture, designing your life. I want everybody to comment right now. Energy architecture. I want everybody to comment right now, energy architecture, because what I am going to teach you right now is how to design your life. I'm going to give you step-by-step detail on how to design your life. Don't tell me I'll never give you shit. Don't say I'll never do nothing for free, because I'm about to tell you how to change your fucking life. The problem is that you got to actually be consistent with this shit. I've changed my life, y'all. I've changed my life, yo. I live in a 3-bedroom house in Miami, Florida, baby. I got 3 cars. This is my business. People pull up to me and tell me that, hey, oh my God, I love your videos. I know you. Like, at 25 years old, I can say that I'm living a really nice life and I'm grateful. You feel me? And y'all make it lit. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to teach y'all everything that I had to teach myself, because at one point I was very insecure. I felt like I couldn't bag nobody that I really wanted. I felt like my fits wasn't eating. I felt like I wasn't really where I wanted to be. I wasn't that girl. I felt like I was really much like a loser for real. A loser. Everybody that I wanted, they will always reject me. So I'm telling you, I changed my energy. And then the people that I wanted, somebody said, don't give too much away though, because takers will always take. You can never take what I'm not willing to give. But anyways, I started to become that girl. I started to become that person where people started to walk up to me and they, like, no disrespect, but they would start to feel intimidated around my energy. And I'm like, I didn't even realize that my energy had become so natural that that's what it was given. But I'm going to tell you how you need to do it. The first key to understanding is that I need to work on myself more than everything else and anything else, so everything else works for me. If I'm working on myself so much, guess what happens? I start to have a pride about myself. I start to not allow everyone into my energy. And that's the key. Once you start raising the price on that ticket to get in, people will start respecting you, because it's like, damn, bitch, it's not easy to fuck with her. Thank you for the gift, friend. It's not easy to fuck with her. She don't just let anybody in her space. Girl, you got to meet her, girl. Yeah. Like, people will start to put you on a pedestal. People will start to put you, like, you know what I'm saying? And understand that pedestal life is not easy. That pedestal life is not easy, because some people who started off as a fan will also start to dislike you because you're living on that pedestal. So just recognize that not everybody who is a fan will stay a fan. Some people will start to become a hater because they start to recognize when they get close to you that you do this so effortlessly. And that's why some people need to stay at a distance, because some fans, when they get too close, they start trying to challenge you. You feel me? And one thing about it, you're not going to challenge me you're not going to challenge me. Excuse me. You're not, see the haters trying to, you're not going to challenge me at being me. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, God's chosen. Thank you, Sadella. You're not going to challenge me at being me. Like, you're not going to try to be better, try to be me better than me. Once that happens, you got to go. You feel me? Or once you start getting triggered by my confidence, I don't put people down. Now, let's get it together, okay? You don't put people down. Thank y'all for the gifts. God damn, I'm really spitting. You don't put people down. I don't put people down. All we do is empower people. So there's no reason why you should be feeling a type of way that I'm uplifting myself, because I always uplift you. And that's the thing. If you uplift people and then people get weird when you start uplifting yourself, they got to go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, where you get new glasses from? Baby, the gas station. But one thing about me, I know how to rock shit so well that the shit from the gas station look like I got it from fucking Farfetch, Grail, Neiman Marcus type shit. You feel me? Like, it's given like Off-White or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people act like children and children are ignorant, so inform them. That shit look expensive for real. That's because I'm expensive. So I make everything it look expensive, baby. The aura is expensive. You know what I'm saying? The aura is expensive. You feel me? Listen, y'all, I want y'all to understand that I'm your shot of espresso. I'm not here to try to flex on you. I'm not here to try to on you. I'm here to be your inner voice, baby. Everything that I'm saying, I'm your inner voice. I'm your inner voice. So when you go out, this is the language that I want you to start picking up on. That's why I'm doing this. Because I want you to start talking to yourself like this. Like, when you start posing in the mirror, I want you to hear me hyping you up. You feel me? I'm your espresso, baby. Let's keep it going. Your energy is your blueprint. Every thought, every feeling, every intention becomes a part of the architecture of your reality. How you feel dictates what you attract. Clock it. If you allow yourself to spiral into insecurity, the world mirrors that. But if you root yourself in confidence, clarity, and ambition, life responds in kind. You see, you have to set the rhythm and the world will follow. I promise you, baby. Don't wait for life to show you something that you want in order to act like a star. Be a star now and watch how everybody else get in the line. Watch how everybody else get in line once you start to act like a star. You get what I'm saying? And then you know you doing something right when you start to see people start feeling the type of way about you. You get what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to take up space, but don't be the type of person that's like, I'm purposely trying to take up space. No, don't purposely try to take up space. Take up space because that's just who you are. It ain't purposeful, no nothing. It's effortless. Clock that. Come on. What's up, Gray? What's up? You feel me? So exactly. Let's get into it. Energy architecture is about building the inner world you want reflected back to you. This requires ruthless honesty. Where in your life are you leaking power? Let me tell you where you leaking power. You're leaking power at whoever it is that you like. You're really like fanning out about people. You got to stop fanning out. We don't fan out about anybody. You feel me? You know why we don't fan out? Because the moment we fan out, we're putting that person above us. No, babe. We're like-minded individuals. I don't fan out about anybody. You feel me? I got fans, but I don't fan out. Only person I fan out about is myself. You feel me? And then another thing too is you want to be unapologetic. You want to say what you say and you want to mean it. You want to say what you say, you want to mean it. You want to stand on business. Thank you, Yogini. Thank you, Fran, for the roses. You want to stand on business. When you say something, that's what it is. When you say you coming, you coming. When you say you showing up, be a woman and a man of your word, because that's also sexy and respectful. It's like, dang, like you really popped out. Like you said you was for the pop. You really popped out. Like you ain't even tell me, yeah, I'm coming. Like you just told me one time and you was there. I told you a month ago and you popped. Like it's something sexy about that. You feel me? So where are you leaking power also? When you compare yourself. That's another place that you leak power. When you compare yourself, you lose all aura, baby. Let me tell you something. There's nothing bad about a girl who's comparing themselves. There's nothing hard or masculine about a man that's comparing himself. It's given very insecure. You get what I'm saying? Like very insecure. You can collaborate with people and get better. Don't compete, collaborate, baby. When you collaborate, that shows that you're secure in yourself. You get what I'm saying? And then you can have friendly competition within the collaboration. When you can have friendly competition within the collaboration, oh, baby, you're secure. You feel me? Thank you, Net Zero. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Lavelle. You're secure when you can. So it's like you're collaborating. That's like, oh, you're confident. But then when you have friendly competition within the collaboration, then you're different. You're secure. People like to be around you because you make them better now. You don't make them feel like you're trying to compete with them, but now you make them feel like you're trying to make them better. And when people feel like you're trying to invest into them making them better, they want to be around you more because now you have an energy that's uplifting. Somebody said in Miami, it's so many people who never want to collaborate. When you think like that, that's what you get. Because guess what? There could be 5 different people who live in Miami and all have 5 different experiences based off of their perspective of Miami. And that's something that I've recognized. I naturally uplift people into their better selves. Clock it. Uplift is my mission statement type shit. You cannot be powerful if you don't know how to empower others. If you can't make somebody lit like how you make yourself lit, you're not really lit for real. You're a one-hit wonder. But when you got it in you, anybody that come around you get uplifted. They swagger just elevate the moment they just in your aura. Because that's how big your energy is. When they come in that circle, they naturally get juiced. Type shit. Let's keep going. Where in your life are you leaking power? Are there routines or people who drain your energy? If you get a call from someone and the first thing you say is, you need to rethink if you really need to be talking to them. Thank you, Sadella, for the bracelet. You feel me? Go big or go home. Yes. You feel me? If they call you and you're like, I don't feel like talking to them, like, then that means you need to rethink that, because that is not sexy and it's only attracting more things that make you go, That's a reaction. Your body is reacting to someone's energy. And if your body's reaction is not good, it's not going to work out. Your body knows, sweetheart. Thank you, Eve. Was I lying when I said this live was going to be a great one, or what? Didn't I tell you this live was going to do something for you? It was going to put that battery in your back for real. You feel me? Here we go. Let's keep going. Are you trapped in loops of overthinking, second guessing, or procrastination? Close the leaks. Tighten your energy field. Be deliberate in your thoughts, focused in your action, and selective with the company you keep. Everything is energy, and energy becomes matter. This is not just philosophy. It's the architecture of manifestation. Everything is energy, and energy becomes matter. That's when they say mind over matter, because your mind is what creates the matter. Matter cannot change. Well, some people do get influenced by matter, but your mind is what controls the world, the physical realm. Your mind is what loads things in. You get what I'm saying? So if you could get your mind right, you can get your life right. The problem is that you've been doing it the opposite way, and you've been getting influenced by the matter, not realizing you being influenced by the matter is what's creating more of that matter. The matter is coming from you. Okay? All right. This is not just philosophy. It's the architecture of manifestation. To design a life that flows effortlessly, you must first become the person who aligns with that vision. Act as if the version of yourself you desire already exists, and soon enough it will. I'm going to give you an example. You ready? I'm going to give you an example. Let me tell you what I did today. So I woke up at 6 a.m. Then I took a shower, I did my hair, I got dressed, packed my bag. I went to yoga, linked up with my friend. We did yoga. Then after we did yoga, we went and got an acai bowl. We went and got a protein shake, a smoothie. Then we went to the beach. Then we listened to music at the beach. Then we walked by the rocks on the water. You know what happens? Do you hear that life? Do you hear that life? Oh, you went and did yoga. You went to the beach. You got an acai bowl. You have to fill your day up with things that put you in that frequency. Now, let me tell you something. Couldn't you imagine a millionaire telling you the same thing of how their day went? I can't imagine a millionaire telling me, oh, I sat home and I just watched Netflix today. I just chilled and watched Netflix today. Sometimes they may say that, but that's not their life. A model, a famous influencer, a famous music artist is going to tell you, yeah, I traveled. I was looking for flights today. I did yoga. I did Pilates. Let me tell you something. Some of this stuff is free. How much did I spend doing that? I have a gym membership, but how much did I spend doing that? About $12. And I put myself in a whole different frequency. You have to put yourself where you see yourself. Put yourself where you see yourself. And if you want to put yourself where you see yourself, that means that you need to start going to the part of your city that's where the wealthy people live. And start doing your work at those coffee shops. Start going to the LA Fitness and whatever. If you go to LA Fitness, I want you to understand this is how you can hack life. Go to the LA Fitness in a wealthy environment. And start looking at the cars. Start touching the cars. Start seeing yourself in that environment. I realize now I need to see a Lamborghini Urus every day. I need to put myself in that environment where I can see that and it becomes natural. I need to see a Porsche every day. I need to see a Ferrari every day. How can I make sure that that happens? By driving in the neighborhood where I know those people drive that type of thing. That's only if your goal is to live a luxury type of lifestyle. Now, if you're like, no, I just want to live a farmer type of lifestyle. Then you need to put yourself in that environment. There's no judgment. Whatever it is that you want to do. Me, I love luxury. I love a cunty type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, when you walk into my house, I'm coming to you in my all linen outfit, my all very yoga fluid type of lifestyle. And I'm like, hey girl, you want sparkling water? You want wine? What you want? You want a tonic? What you feeling today, girl? And then you walk in, I'm like, go ahead, put your stuff right there. They'll take care of it for you. You know what I'm saying? You got your key? Okay, boom, they'll drop it off for you. That's the type of lifestyle that I live, the type of lifestyle that I like. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said touching folks' car is hilarious. Anything for the energy, baby. Anything to get myself in that mentality. If I got to build a vision board, if I got to do a whole school project and get the cardboard and paste things there, then that's what I got to do. Whatever to make sure that I put myself where I see myself. You got to be committed to the role, committed to the vision. Just like actresses do method acting, right? And you know why it's dangerous to do method acting? Because you could actually become the character. Imagine you did method acting for the version of you that you want to become. Come Come on now. Thank you for the gift, friend. And you got to play your role hard. You got to be in it. And then let me tell you something. You know a person that plays their role so well because when everybody else is out of their role, they don't leave their role. You know what I'm saying? All you got from that was touching people's cars. You funny. You funny. Okay? So, are you trapped in loops of overthinking, second guessing, or procrastination? Close the leaks. Tighten your energy field. Be deliberate in your thoughts, focused in your action, and selective with the company you keep. Everything is energy, and energy becomes matter. This is not just philosophy, it's the architecture of manifestation. Act as if the version of yourself you desire already exists, and soon it will. The fire within. Building a body that radiates power. Now we're going to get to actual designing yourself in the gym. If you're saying you want to be sexier, you want to be more magnetic, and you're not in the gym, you're already missing out on so much shit. You're already missing out on so much energy. Let me tell you why using numerology, okay? The most in shape people and the people with the most energy are people who are born on 11 days, born on the 29th, born on the 20th, born on the 2nd. Why is that? Because these people have a lot of emotional energy, and this emotional energy can only be contained with working out. When they work out, they're able to transmute that energy, and the working out builds more charisma in them. Okay, exercise, emotion, all starts with E. E is the 5th letter in the alphabet. 5 is the number of sexy, model. Chris Brown is born on the 5th. That's the best way I can explain it. All right. So what you have to understand is that working out will really help you also become more magnetic, because working out gives you extra energy. There's nothing sexy about being drowsy and irritable. But when you're working out, your dopamine, your serotonin, you're more grateful for life. You're at a better mental state. You're at a better frequency. Also, working out helps you manifest things more often too, because you're taking all your emotional energy and you're channeling it somewhere. You're channeling it into your body, and you're making yourself better. Therefore, you're going to feel better. Therefore, you're going to look better. Therefore, you're going to manifest things better. Okay? Okay. All right. So, building a body that radiates power. Your physical form is the vehicle through which your energy expresses itself. So, basically what you're doing is you're putting nitro boost on your car when you go to the gym. When you go to the gym, your body is the car. And what you're doing is you're giving it a paint job. You're wrapping it. You're putting rims on it. That's what happens when you work out. Thank you, Ruthie, for the give. That's what happens, okay? So when you sculpt your body, you sculpt your energy. The discipline of working out is not just about aesthetics. It's a ritual of self-mastery, a daily practice of becoming the most powerful version of yourself. Let me tell you something. If you have a nice body, people's eyes have no choice but to look at it. I don't know what it is about people with nice bodies. You cannot even be attracted to them, but their body will have your eyes just locked in. It's like you cannot help but look. You cannot help but look. Y'all keep running up the likes. Let's get this to 60K. You cannot help but look at the abs. You cannot help it. Because when you look at it, you're like, dang, that looks really good. Because it's rare. Not everybody has a nice body. So when you see a nice body, you know how much work it went into it too. And it's pride. Period. It's something about having abs. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that feels better than being intimate with someone. And when you're intimate with someone, they're just like, oh my God, I just love your body. It's like any levels of insecurity you could feel go away. And you start walking with that confidence, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't shit wrong with me. You ever was getting intimate with someone and they told you, oh my God, your body is just so nice. You start hitting that bit better, boy. You start catching a vibe Let me chill. We might got kids on here. You know what I'm saying? You start catching a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want your life to feel like. I want your life to feel like you done found that rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I want your life, this magnetism is going to make you feel like you found the right rhythm. All right. Anyways, let's keep going. Anyways, so it landed. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Movement builds momentum. Strength creates confidence. A body that feels strong and agile carries itself with ease, and that ease is magnetic. People feel the energy of someone who is in command of themselves. It draws them in like gravity. When you're able to be disciplined, people can see that discipline on you, and people naturally will have respect for you without you saying a word. People will have respect for you without you saying a word when you get your body on point. It's a magnet. What you're trying to do is you're trying to find all the hacks. You're trying to find all the hacks to be the best version of you, right? Okay. Get your big back ass up. Ain't no excuses. Okay? All right. Working out awakens the fire within. Fire is magnetic. Don't forget that. Fire is magnetic. Fire is electric. If you know about Shango, then you know Shango is the color red. Shango is electricity, lightning, electric, magnetic. Right? Let's keep going. Working out awakens the fire within. It's a reminder that life responds to action. The movement breeds energy, and that pursuit of power in any form begins with the mastery of self. A well cared for body is a sign to the world and to yourself that you are ready for greatness. Come on. Magnetism is the secret to a better life. Y'all keep running up the lights. Let's get this to 60K. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. So when you become magnetic, life begins to move in your favor. People are drawn to those whose energy feels like, People are drawn to those whose energy feels right, whose presence feels aligned, and whose confidence is unwavering. You'll find that success becomes less of a struggle and more of an inevitability. You see, I like when success feels inevitable. When it feels like, girl, you want to become the person that when people look at you, they're like, I already know you're going to be big. Thank you, Chandra, for the gift. Thank you, friend. There's nothing more dope than people looking at you and be like, I already know you for to be lit. Do you know what that does to you? I mean, you already knew it, but the fact that your physical reality is reflecting what you feel about yourself is the best type of confirmation there is. It's like, I already knew it, but the fact that you're reflecting exactly how I feel about myself lets me know that the whole rest of the world sees it. And it lets me know that I'm embodying it right because you're picking up on my spiritual charades. And what spiritual charades is you being able to communicate something without speaking it. They're picking up on it. That means that you are impregnating the world with this identity, with this version of you. All right? So, magnetism breeds opportunity. You see, you saying, I like that. You know what I've noticed about y'all? Y'all like how I word things. When I speak about things, I word things in such a captivating way that it's like you just get it. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So I like to create worlds with words. All right? I mean, you can't spell world without word. This is an and do. I can't. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure I'm at the right spot. All right. Okay. Magnetism breeds opportunity. When you embody this energy, the right people, experiences, and opportunities seem to arrive at the perfect time. You no longer have to chase what you want. It chases you. The key to mastering this is self-belief. You see, you're going to get so good at this. Somebody said, why is your voice so soothing? My Mercury is in Scorpio. So basically, the way I express myself is in Scorpio. And that's why magnetic, you know what I'm saying? So, you're going to get so good at this that you're going to be so tired of how many people text you. You're going to be so tired of not tired, but you're going to be like, God damn, I'm just busy. People are literally going to be like, damn, you always busy. Where can I hang out with you? People are literally going to be like, bro, please make time for me because of how exciting it is to be with you. because of how fun and how well and how big you make people feel. You get it? All right. Magnetism breeds opportunity. When you embody this energy, the right people, experiences, and opportunities seem to arrive at the perfect time. You no longer have to chase what you want. It chases you. The key to mastering this is self-belief. When you truly believe in yourself, the world believes in you too. Life reflects the energy you project. When you have a very persuasive personality about yourself and you're very convinced that you're going to be successful, people will get convinced by how serious and how people will get convinced by how serious you are and how heavy in that conviction you are, and how what's the word? Somebody give me the word. When what's the word, y'all? Somebody. Dedicated, devoted, yeah. Determined, convicted, yeah. And I would say determined. When people see that you're like very determined and you're very sure of yourself, when they see how sure of yourself, it makes them trust you. That's the thing. The more you're sure of yourself, the more you'll make other people trust you. So if you had to deal with other people money and you're investing other people money, the more sure you are of yourself, and not the fake kind of sure that's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Stop like vomiting to people how much you know what you're doing. Like, it's just I know what I'm doing. You saw that energy? Instead of, I know I can do it. I know. That sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. But when you're like, I know what I can do. It's just if you're ready for me. That's a different kind of energy. That's a different kind of demeanor. Self-possessed. You could say that. So, live as the person you dream of becoming. The blueprint is not just a concept. It's the way of being. It's about this. This is my blueprint, y'all. Okay? This is my blueprint. All right? So, the blueprint is not just a concept. It's a way of being. Like, you are literally designing your life like art, a life others are going to want to emulate. This is your invitation to step into your highest self, to cultivate a personal magnetism that is so potent that everything you desire gravitates towards you effortlessly. Build your momentum, refine your style, architect your energy, sculpt your body, and most importantly, live each day as if you've already arrived at your dream reality. Because the moment you embody that energy, you have arrived. This is not just a way of life. It's the only way. And when you master it, you become unstoppable. The world bows to those who move with purpose, design, and unwavering belief. Because the truth is, the moment you embody that, you're ready to become that person. So now let me ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to become that person? Are you ready to become that person? Are you ready to become that person? Listen, y'all, everything that I just read to y'all is from my magnetism class. If this is what gets your mind going, if this is captivating to you, if you feel like this is what you need to learn, how to carry yourself, how to design your life, how to have better body language, better emotional intelligence, I urge you right now, if you're ready to become that person, join my magnetism class. The magnetism class is $99.91 one time, but it's not open to everybody. If it was open to everybody, it wouldn't really be a magnetism class, would it? The only way you can join my magnetism class is that you have to DM me your birthday. And if you're eligible, then you can pay. But if you're not eligible, then, you know what I'm saying? We'll have some conversations. We'll talk, because there are some birthdays that really struggle with being a little bit extroverted. They're so introverted. Like, I'll give you one example. If you have a lot of sevens in your birthday, or if your birthday adds up to 7, you may find that you really don't like talking to people when they're dumb, especially. But someone who's magnetic knows how to get even the dumbest of dumb people on their level. You know, I'm serious. People, if you're born on the 16th, the 7th, if you're born on the 25th, you do not like small talk. You only want to talk to people on a super deep level. But the thing about it is that in order to be likable, in order to be able to network with people, you got to be able to start off with small talk. And guess what? People that you go in business with, they don't really need to know you that deeply. They don't really need to know everything about you. Somebody said, wait, so I can't join your group? You have to send me your birthday. In my DMs. Do not comment your birthday, guys. Do not comment your birthdays, because guess what? A lot of y'all don't know I'm a numerologist for a lot of celebrities. A lot of y'all don't know that I'm a numerologist also for athletes in the NFL. Haven't gotten an NBA one yet. And I've also done some numerology for some millionaires. And what I want to tell you is that, number one, I've noticed a pattern of all of the birthdays of successful people. You feel me? All of the birthdays of beautiful people. All of the birthdays of wealthy people. For example, one thing I'll tell you, and do not comment your birthday, but one thing I'll tell you is that if you have an 8 in your birthday, you are about your money. If you have a 5 in your birthday, you like attention. If you have an 11 in your birthday, you're emotional. You feel deeply. And here's another thing I'll say. Somebody said witchcraft. Bro, it's literally adding numbers. I don't understand. I'm lit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, goddamn. How is that? Like, damn. I'm not like, ooh, bitch. 5. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, well, call me out then. I just know. I just know. Somebody said, where should we DM? DM me on TikTok. DM me on Instagram. DM me on TikTok. DM me on Instagram. Y'all are hilarious. Another thing I want to talk about too is like, you know, I want you to understand that once you start consciously designing your life, you need to be prepared for people not to like you. Let me tell y'all something from one of my worst mistakes that I ever did. And let's get this to 100K likes. One of the worst mistakes I ever made was when I started making like a lot of money at 22. I was at like, in 2022, by the time of February, I had already made 30K for the year, right? When I was 22 years old, I started that's when I started first making a lot of money, right? What happened was I had rose up so quickly that the people around me who were so used to me having nothing and being humble, when I started to get confidence, it came off as ego to them. And I wasn't grounded in my confidence just yet. So I let them manipulate me and gaslight me into thinking that I had an ego or that I was being egotistical or narcissistic. When in reality, they just were so used to me playing small that when I became big, it was too big than what they're used to. And they tried to make me feel like I was a terrible person. They tried to make me feel, even though everything that I was doing, I was trying to level them up. So what I'm trying to tell you is that be prepared for people to try to tell you that you changed. But when they tell you that you changed, just understand that you did. It's just not in the way that they're trying to portray it. They will try to make it seem like you changed in a way that's bad, when in reality, you changed in a way that was good. It just made them more uncomfortable. It just made them recognize more themselves and look in the mirror and recognize where they were falling short. So be prepared for people to compare themselves to you. Be prepared for people to see you through their limiting beliefs and try to press them onto you. So what I want you to understand is that you have to trust your perception of yourself, and that's it. Don't accept other people's perception of you. Know who you are. And that's it. Because guess what? People are only viewing you through their insecurities, through their confidence, through their point of view. Me and you could look at the same cloud and see two different things. So what does that say about perspective? I see an opportunity. You see a door closing. What does that say about the way that we think? We think two different ways. So trust your perception of yourself. And that's the problem that I had. And guess what? When I started to think that I was being too narcissistic, or I was being too materialistic, or too this or too that, guess what? I lost myself and I dropped down. Everything went south. And then I realized, I need to start lifting myself back up no matter who the fuck feel the type of way. Bitch, I'm that bitch. You that bitch too, just not in my life. You're not that bitch. You're that, like, you're that bitch. Like, you're good, you know what I'm saying? But in my reality, you're not that bitch. Like, I'm that bitch in this reality. And in your reality, you're that bitch. I wouldn't try to be that bitch in your reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't come in your, like, for example, I'm not going to come to your wedding and try to look like the bride. I'm going to play my part. But guess what? That don't mean I'm not going to eat down in that crowd. Huh. You feel me? That don't mean I'm not going to eat down in that crowd. But all I'm saying is that I'm confident enough to clap. See, that's the thing. I play basketball, and this is what I used to always tell people, right? You cannot be a star until you know what it's like to sit on the sidelines and clap for somebody else. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all something. And you could take it however you want. I'm not afraid to go ask somebody to go get me some water or to open my door for me. You want to know why? Because I did that for somebody else before. And I played a side character role so I could learn what it's like to be the main character. Because guess what? I wasn't ready to be main character. So I needed to learn how to be main character and feel comfortable in main character. Because some of y'all want to be main character, but you're not really comfortable being number one. You want to be number one, but you don't want number one attention. You don't want number one pressure. You don't want number one haters. You don't want number one life for real. You think you want number one. So until you know what number one feels like, stay in number two and study number one. And then when you're prepared, then become number one. Learn the plays, learn the movements, learn how to do it. And then once you learn how to do it, step into that bit like you know what you're doing. Be a freshman, and as a freshman, study the seniors and learn from their mistakes. Learn how to be number one, the best number one there is. Learn how to be the 0.1% of the number ones. You feel me? Don't rush to be number one sometimes. Don't rush to be number one. Learn how to be number one. And then when you step in it, it's so natural. It's like, dang, she ain't even taking no L's because I studied this shit. I learned how to be that girl. Listen, y'all remember when I told you I made $30,000 by the time it was just February? Right? By that end of the year, I definitely made like well over 100 to 200,000, right? But I was recording somebody else. My money wasn't made recording them. I had my own business, but I was recording somebody else's life. I was making TikToks for somebody else's life. And I was able to watch somebody else be a star and learn how to pose when I'm behind that camera. And I'm not going to feel bad when I ask somebody to take a picture of me because I don't feel bad when I take pictures of somebody else. But if you feel scared to ask somebody to take a picture of you, it's because you low-key feel insecure and you feel like something's wrong with somebody else taking a picture of you. You're afraid to be big. You're afraid to be taken pictures of. You think you bothering them. You think you know what I'm saying? But when I see a star, they're like, here, take this picture of me real quick. They don't even ask you. They tell you. They tell you. And the only way you can tell them no is if you have so much confidence in yourself. You say, oh, girl, no. Girl, I don't do that, baby. But you're not going to do that because if you really got a lot of confidence, you're going to take that picture and you're going to eat down. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Confidence is not given, it's earned. And you earn confidence by knowing how much work you put into yourself. Like, for example, I told people, I said, write down 10 things you're grateful for every day. And then 3 people that you don't like, send them love. You know what's going to happen to you? You're going to radiate a type of aura that's just like, man, she's just happy to be here. Like, I want to be in her energy because I know she's not going to get irritable. I know she's not going to snap. She's just going to be in good vibes the whole day. I love those type of people where when you invite them out, you could be so spontaneous and they're with whatever because they just happy to be there. Somebody said still too much hand movement. Too much for you, baby. You don't got to be here, baby. Trust me. One thing about it, your presence will not be missed. I just recognized you, child. I didn't even know you was complaining before. Your presence will not be missed, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I realized. Like, when a person send a negative comment, there's no phase to it. Because guess what? I'm confident and I know myself enough to know that this person is judging me out of insecurity, and that person isn't confident because the way that they're judging me by little details like that, I can only imagine what you judge yourself about. If you're judging me about a little thing like my hand movements, I can't imagine what you judge yourself about. Because the people that judge other people so much are the ones that are so self-conscious and so insecure. Because the same level of judgment and the same standard that they try to keep everybody else on, they keep themselves on like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's work. It's work to get confident. It's simple, but it's not easy. Someone said hand movement is a part of your spiritual vibration. It's just my energy wanting to flow and express itself. When I go like this, you feel the energy of that. You know exactly what I'm saying. When I go like this, you know what I'm saying. It's also a form of language. It's a part of magnetism. Because guess what? I'm communicating in certain ways without having to talk. Because if I go like, and that's period, you felt that differently. That's magnetism. That's understanding body language. That's understanding vocal tonality. When I say, and that's on period. But when I go, and that's on period, you see how much diction is when I say period, when I add the hand movement in it? I'm a public speaker, baby. I'm a public speaker. So then when I come and I say, and your focus, you know what that makes you do? That makes you lock in. I study this. This is why I teach it. Listen, y'all, if y'all are on here right now, I want to make sure y'all go ahead, click the link in my TikTok, and make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. It's over 300 of y'all. The reason why I'm telling you to subscribe on YouTube is because you can watch every single one of my lives on replay. So when you driving to work, when you're working out, or when you doing your makeup and you want to feel this energy again, all you got to do is tap into my YouTube. And the title of this video is The Blueprint. That's the title of this video. The title of this video is The Blueprint. So impressed when you say, write 3 people you hate and send them love. I didn't say hate. You said hate. I said it's people you're not really fucking with right now. Damn. But I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to say too is, if you are looking to join my magnetism class, it's $99.91. All you need to do is DM me your birthday in order to see you're eligible, okay? Do not DM me if you're not ready to pay, because I don't know why you would ever want to waste my time. I think you don't fuck with me if you waste my time, okay? So if you know that you're ready and you're ready to become that new version of yourself, and you're like, I'm trying to build a whole new habits, whole new routine, I'm trying to become that new version of myself, what I want you to do is join the magnetism class. Spend money on yourself for once. When's the last time that you spent some money on yourself without feeling guilty? When's the last time that you did that? Every time you spend money on yourself, you feel guilty. What do you think that is communicating to your subconscious mind? That you're not worthy of being spent on. You think people gonna buy you gifts? No. Come on now. Somebody said, wow, I love listening to you. I would definitely subscribe to your YouTube. Yes. Also, guys, I do have a new song that's dropping on the 29th. So I want y'all to go ahead. Make sure that y'all following me on Instagram. The link is in my bio. Make sure that y'all staying connected. Okay? I spent it. It's well worth it. Thank you, Gray. Look, Gray just said it. He said, let's hear it. We're going to play it at the end. But I do want to answer some of y'all questions right now. If you have any questions about how you can be more confident, how you can be more magnetic, if you're dating somebody, you're like, how can I get them to, people say, be obsessed. Listen, let me tell you something. You don't want people obsessed with you. It is very annoying, for real. Okay? When's the last time you actually went and looked for a child on Amber Alert? Look for a child? I never did that before. That's kind of, that's an interesting question. That's like a eerie vibe. Let's not bring that in here. You know what I'm saying? Obsession is not fun. But what I will say is that when you learn how to be magnetic, you will have an obsessive personality that people will, let me teach you something too. People will try to possess you. When you start really learning magnetism, let me tell you something. People will try to possess you, and it's going to be weird. So you're really going to have to learn how to have boundaries. Let me give you an example. When you start dating someone, your energy is so magnetic that they always want to hang out with you. You're going to have to learn how to tell your boo, hey, boo, I just need some space to myself. Like, people are not going to give you space. People are going to try to stay at your house all the time. So you got to know how to protect your energy when you start like really working on it. I was thinking how I want to learn how to receive, because I've always been a giver after your story. Well, that's what magnetism is. Magnetism is being able to receive. But you're receiving by giving an energy. How to deal with ADHD. There is a supplement called L-theanine or something like that. I hope I said it right, but that's a good one that I would take. I take it and it works. Is really crazy. It works really well. I'm reading this fucking comment. Excuse me. How can you begin protecting your energy? By being mindful who you let in to begin with. And someone just came to pick something up, and that I told them I would give them, and they just paid me for it. Is that the same thing as people wanting to be in your presence? Yes, it is. Any thoughts of letting go of anxiety? Watch my last video on YouTube. Do we pay first, then send the birthday? No, you send the birthday first, and then you pay. How to deal with the heavy emotions the day after drinking alcohol? I don't drink alcohol because alcohol, I've noticed, it Could you speak on gaslighters and manipulations by old flames? I don't really fuck with the whole twin flame situation. I feel like it's an easy way to give people an excuse to like romanticize a toxic relationship. How to deal with imposter syndrome. Dealing with imposter syndrome is because you don't really believe that you are who you say you are. So you have to practice becoming that person so well enough that it becomes natural. What is the fastest way to build self-confidence? Working out is a great way. I think building a routine and allowing that routine to give you confidence because you know you're doing something good for you. That's what I would say. That's exactly what I would say. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Also, another thing I want to tell y'all is make sure y'all, well, I don't even got the link, so don't even worry about it. Thank you on answering the question on imposter syndrome. Of course. How can I become the main character quickly? Joining my magnetism class. How to navigate around energy vampires. Stay away from energy vampires by being able to have a level of discernment to know. How to stop feeling guilty for spending money. By reminding yourself that you're worthy of it. But if you know you're spending something that you don't have, then I can't help you with that. What's your Instagram? I'll send it right now. Rihanna, man. All right. Okay, let me see if I can send this song to y'all. Let me see if I can send this song so I can show y'all. Let me see if I can send this song. I'm finna send this song so y'all can hear it. So yeah, man, like I told y'all, make sure y'all DM me your birthday to join the class. And I'm about to play y'all a song real quick and y'all tell me what y'all think. This song is going to drop on the 29th. So let's see what it's given. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If it freaking sends. Let me see. Listen. Whatever. I'll play peso for y'all. So this song already dropped. This song that I'm about to play for y'all already dropped, but this is the vibe of the song. Go ahead and check that out. All right. I love you guys. I'm about to head out. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and send me your birthday if you're looking to join the magnetism class.